Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Wrapping up the Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to be playing at a festival next month. I'm playing on the 15th, I think. I'm playing on the Friday, whatever that is. And there's a little link to the festival. It'll be a big time. You can camp or not camp. I'm sure there's still campsites left of some sort. Certainly there's primitive camping. They have lots of primitive camping. It's at the Florida Sand Music Ranch out on County Road 41, just a little bit north of Tampa. First exit past Highway 52. Anyway, so I'm going to, I kind of worked up the first draft of what I'm going to play. I'm not sure if this is going to be the final or not, but it looks like a pretty good list to me. To start out with one of the oldest songs that I do. This one was written in 1909 by A. Baldwin Sloan. Now you all heard the foolish questions, and you no doubt wonder why. Folks will ask you a foolish question and expect a sensible reply. Like when you take your girl some candy, say just after tea. Now the first thing she'll do is wrinkle up her nose and say, "Is that for me?" Foolish questions. Well, you might as well reply, "No, I bought the candy for your ma or pa. Well, it's for some other guy. I just wanted you to see it, and now I'm gonna take it away." Well, wasn't that a foolish question? You know you hear 'em every day. Now then there's the kind of fella, he's always hanging around your place, and he watch you take the shaving brush and start to lather up your face. And as you give that razor a preliminary wave, this guy's gonna come up and ask you, "Say, are you gonna shave?" Foolish questions. Well, your answer is, I hope, "No, I'm not prepared for shaving. I just love the taste of soap. You know, I kind of like to take the shaving brush, and just kind of paint myself up this way." Now, wasn't that a foolish question? You know, you hear 'em every day. Now, suppose the elevator person should forget to close the door, and you should tumble down, say 47 floors. And as you reach the bottom, and you're lying there inert, some fool stick his head down the elevator shaft and holler, "Are you hurt?" Foolish question. Well, your dying words are, "No, I was just in an awful hurry, and that elevator's just too slow. You know, it usually saves a lot of time, coming down this way." Now, wasn't that a foolish question? You know you hear 'em every day. Now then there's the kind of fella, he's always hanging around your place, and he watch you take the shaving brush and start to lather up your face. And as you give that razor a preliminary wave, this guy's gonna come up and ask you, "Say, are you gonna shave?" Foolish questions. Your answer is, I hope, "No, I'm not prepared for shaving. I just love the taste of soap. You know, I kind of like to take the shaving brush, and just kind of paint myself up this way." Now, wasn't that a foolish question? You know you hear 'em every day. And then there's the fella who meets you on your way, and he asks you why you're all dressed up, and listens while you say that you've just been to the funeral of your dear old Uncle Ned. And as you're standing there wringing out your handkerchief, he'll ask you, "Is Ned dead?" Foolish questions. Will you hang your head and moan, "Well, no, he thought he'd have the funeral now and just die a little later on. You know, Ned was always kind of original. I think he would have wanted it that way. Now, wasn't that a foolish question? You know, you hear them every day. I was riding on a bus. It was a cold and breezy day. So I sat down on my newspaper, you know, just to keep the cold away. And this stranger, he came up to me and saw that paper on which I just sat. So he leans right over and he asked me, says, "Are you reading that?" Foolish question. And so to him I spoke. "Well, as a matter of fact, I am," I said, but he took that as a joke. So I stood up and turned the page and sat back down again. Now, wasn't that a foolish question? You know, you hear them now and then. All right. Yeah. It's like looking in a mirror here. Okay, so that was Foolish Questions. Really old song. A bunch of people have done it. Johnny Cash did it. A whole bunch of people did it. Nobody else has done this song but me, though, because I wrote this song. And it's about camping at the Florida Folk Festival some number of years ago. Don't remember when at this point in time. Cheers, y'all. But it is a true story. Well, I love the Florida Folk Fest, 'cause I really love to play and sing. But jamming around the campfire, my 6-minute novelty Americana cover songs really don't fit in. Now when I join the circle, the shout play the perfect campfire song. And every time the chorus comes around, everybody sings along. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, I hang around waiting for, do you have a song to play? Well, there's one about foolish questions. You know, you hear them every day. There's another song about Copenhagen Coke and one about a beer run, too. The Jehovah's Witness stripper or the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, I strap on my guitar to make the campfire rounds. Well, I head for Jerry Mincy's camp to hear those Florida sounds. Well, some guy kicks off a Garth Brooks song and the Florida boys pack it in. It's the Florida Jam, goddammit, let's go listen to Jubal's Ken. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, breaks are always a problem. You know, they make me forget the words. Well, the doc says I've got ADD. Now, hey, look, a bird. All the pickers can take a break now, and the singers can harmonize. Well, there's one more chorus to this mess. You start, we're going clockwise. Lead guitar goes right here. Maybe some mandolin. Even some banjo might do. I know, how about some fake kazoo? perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have word stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. That's one of mine. That's the second song I wrote, I think, actually. I haven't written very many. I'm not a prolific songwriter like some of these folks. Like this next guy. So, you know, I think I better get a little sip. So this is a Robert Earl Keen song. He's written quite a few. He's a pretty good songwriter. Pretty good. Mom got drunk, and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We was drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him till he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Ken brought his kids with him. 3 from his first wife Lynn, and the 2 identical twins from his second wife Mary Nell. Of course he brought his new wife Kay. She talks all about AA, chain smoking while the stereo plays. Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Cards and turkey, put the ball game on. Make margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord. A can of bean dip and some diet, a box of tampons, some Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas and the family. Fred and Rita drove from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them, but when they tried to plug their motorhome in, they blew our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong, so we all waited out on our front lawn. He threw the breaker and the lights came on, and we sang Silent Night, oh Silent Night. Cards and turkey, put the ball game on. Blake might make Bloody Marys cause we all want one. Send somebody to the stop and go. We need some celery and a can of fake snow. A bag of lemons and some Diet Sprites. A box of tampons, some Salem Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad. That's called Family Christmas. And what set would be complete without a John Prine song? This is one I usually do, but I know this is the one that's most recognizable, so I thought I'd stick with that for this time around. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backward old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, and empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber and stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. Then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. All righty, all righty. Welcome to the show, everybody who's here and everybody who's been here and everybody who might come in the future. I'm out here having a good time, playing a little set of songs, and actually the next one is one that I wrote again. I figured if I'm going to do a set on stage, I probably ought to throw some of my own in there. And yeah, it's going to be a fun thing. There's just a ton of musicians. They've got 2 stages, and one of them has just all local musicians on it. It's like a bunch of people that I know. That's what it is. It's a bunch of people that I know from Florida. And then the other stage has a few of those people, but it also has some national acts and some upper echelon locals. Yeah, that's it. So if you can make it, you ought to make it. When I was a kid, we played outside, climb up the trees if we want to get high. We didn't play games in front of TV, played in the dirt and the grass and the trees. When I was a kid, we played outside, hop on our bikes and ride, ride, ride. Milkman came to each house on the block, butter and milk with cream on the top. You could buy dinner right out on the street. When the veggie truck came, and apples were our treat. Ice cream bike came spring through fall. Banana noses coming was the neighborhood call. We'd give him our money, he'd give us our order. He'd stop for every kid that had a spare quarter. When I was a kid, we played outside, climb up the trees if we want to get high. Didn't play games in front of TV, played in the dirt and the grass and the trees. When I was a kid, we played outside, hop on our bikes and ride, ride, ride. We had the big yard, so all the kids came. Barefoot boys and girls playing games. Baseball and corkball where the bases were wood. Flag and touch football where we had to be good. Tackle was the game when our parents couldn't see. Out of bounds was the sand spur patch in the trees. When I was a kid, we played outside, climb up the trees if we want to get high. Didn't play games in front of TV, played in the dirt and the grass and the trees. When I was a kid, we played outside, hop on our bikes and ride, ride, ride. TV we had was black and white. Shock Armstrong scared us after midnight. Well, we didn't sit around and watch all day. Mom would run us off. We all go outside and play. The mosquito truck came by twice a week. The clean white smoke smelled like kerosene. We'd follow on our bikes and breathe in the haze. When we got home, we were all in a daze. We could swim in the rivers, we could swim in the lakes, and the gators didn't bother us much, and neither did the snakes. When I was a kid, we played outside, climb up the trees if we want to get high. We didn't play games in front of TV, played in the dirt and the grass and the trees. When I was a kid, we played outside, hop on our bikes and ride, ride, ride. When I was a kid, we'd ride, ride, ride. That's one of my own songs, Marietta. I wrote that song some time ago. Come see us in Mickville. Come see me in Tampa. How about that? You guys come down here more often than I get up there. I keep thinking I'm going to come by there when I'm on my way to or from Barberville, but I just never seem to make it. Hi, Linda. You're there too, huh? Wow. What a crowd. The crowd goes wild. Yeah, but I know, you guys are probably still playing dances down here occasionally. Come by when you do that. I've got a place where you can park your trailer too. I guess you still have a trailer. But whatever, I've got a full hookup on the side of my house. So if you can get down here, do it. And I'm still working way too much, so I don't get to travel yet. I'm going to be at Winter Music yet. Yeah, I'm going to be. You're listening to the first draft of my set. I play Friday at 1:30 on the backstage, I'm sure. Yeah, it's the backstage, the Soggy Bottom stage. So, and Linda just had a festival, what do you call that? Oh, you're going to be at 2002. I'm going to be at 716, my old regular site where I always am. They're right on the road between the two stages. So, yeah, drop by and see me. 2002. Oh, you're kind of near me, I think. I think that those 2000s are over there. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be there. I'm going to go up on Thursday. And Marietta, you guys ought to think about coming down too if you have the time and the gumption to do so. This is a song by Paul Thorne. Paul Thorne does no, yeah, Sunshine State Acoustic Music. I just couldn't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. Yeah, that was last weekend, I believe. Lots of seminars and classes for children and adults to learn to play various instruments. Probably some banjo even, maybe. Oh, you're coming? Oh, Wednesday for Grant Peoples. Which one? He's playing a lot of shows. Wednesday. Oh, you're coming on Wednesday. Oh, at Florida Sands, right. Yeah, I'm not going to make that, but I've seen him a few times. I recently saw him at the Peacock Theater up there at the farm. That's a fun place, too. So anyway, this song is a song by Paul Thorne. Paul Thorne does all kinds of songs. He does a lot of funny songs, like Joni the Jehovah's Witness Stripper. But this is not one of those. This is one of the ones that you're not supposed to laugh at. Saw Cinderella on the corner of Heartache and Vine, sang a cappella and turned dollars into wine. Through the crowd I heard a melody, Mississippi, you're on my mind. Though no one noticed, I saw a tear fall from her eye. She's like a star that fell down on the wrong side of town, but to me she shines more than all these city lights. Back in Tupelo tonight, something's missing in the sky. Must be a star that fell down. I took her picture standing outside the Hollywood Bowl. She believed that one day they'll come here to see her show. She waited in a fountain among the wishes that others threw in. She didn't have a penny, so I tossed one in. She's like a star that fell down on the wrong side of town, but to me she shines more than all these city lights. Back in Tupelo tonight, something's missing in the sky. Must be a star that fell down. In the city of angels, big dreams die hard. Though no one noticed, she's been sleeping in her car. She parks it by a payphone and gives a number to a friend of a friend. She's waiting on that ship that ain't never coming in. She's like a star that fell down on the wrong side of town, but to me she shines more than all these city lights. Back in Tupelo tonight, something's missing in the sky. Must be a star that fell down. She's like a star that fell down. So Marietta, it's at what used to be Sertoma Youth Ranch, and if you go all the way to the top to my first comment, there's a link to the Foggy Long Britches webpage, and that has all the information about it. Yes, so that's it's pretty cool. They start when the Willfest people took over Florida Sands, there was a lack of agreement between Mitch Lind, who did the Riverhawk and the String Break festivals and some other stuff there, and the new people that were running the place, and so he quit doing festivals there. But Curtis Schaefer from In Good Company and other band, Chicken Parade and other bands, he has taken over and started producing, not taken over, but he started producing his own festivals out there. Pretty darn cool. But like I said, it's the same places they have Willfest every year. So anyway, here's another song of mine. I guess I'm gonna have to cut down my set because I think I have a half-hour set, and I already have run over, and I still have 2 songs to do. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? But for today, I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm gonna play this song right now. We have the best country that money can buy. Big business is running the show. Corporations control the Congress. They're part of we the people, you know. Healthcare is one place we're lacking. 30 countries are better, they say. Malta, Oman, and Iceland, France, Costa Rica, UK. Education isn't our strong suit. A large fortune for a PhD. 1 year at Harvard is 56 grand. In Sweden that same year is free. We have the best country that money can buy. Big business is running the show. Corporations control the Congress. They're part of we the people, you know. Those weren't the best examples. This song shouldn't start with the bad. We're number one in so many ways. Just look at the ways we've been had. CEO pay is best in the old USA. What they're paid here is really obscene. If one of them works for just 1 year, I'll catch up in 2093. Our congressman makes some good money. It's drop in the bucket, you know. What pushes them into the number 1 spot is being on the Koch brothers' dole. Weapons of mass destruction, that's one more place we excel. We have enough nuclear missiles to blow all those better ones to hell. Other countries think that we're crazy 'cause Donald Trump actually did win. Mexico will pay for building the wall to keep us out, not keep them in. We have the best country that money can buy. Big business is running the show. Corporations control the Congress. They're part of we the people, you know. Corporations are running the whole USA. They're part of we the people, you know. What peace sign? What peace sign, Linda? What are you talking about? That's wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Time to wet the whistle again. Hi, Ellie. Nice to see you too. That's it. Linda, that's my halo. Those are just the little arms that hold it up. I know it doesn't move with me, but it's just part of the effect. There, right, there. Oh, wait, right, there. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I have too many songs. Darn it. Hey, Curtis, if you're listening, give me a longer set, okay? This is a song by Steve Goodman. There's too many good songs. There's too many good songs out there. I thought I had it figured out, but I guess not. So this song here was at the... Steve Goodman met Arlo Guthrie at the Quiet Night in 1971. Bought him a beer, played him his song in 1972. This was the top 20 hit for Arlo Guthrie. First recorded by Steve Goodman on Gathering at Old Earl Town. Gathering at the Earl of Old Town in 1970, which was released in 1971. Okay, anyway. You're sending those avatars, Linda, and I can't see those while I'm watching, but I don't know why I can't see them, but I can. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels run beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. The conductor sings his songs again. The passenger will please refrain. This train's got to disappear in railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep are rocked into the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Okie dokie. City of New Orleans. Oh, okay, so now this is the song I was going to close with after a half an hour of playing, and we're at 1:42 already. I don't think that something's got to give somewhere, but I'll figure something out. Oh, is it raining? It's raining here, I guess, again, slightly. Because I thought I'd end with something kind of upbeat. Freddie Smith song. 16 miles from Philadelphia, right near the Texas border. Traffic was stopped at a railway crossing, took it to the shore. I stoked the kettle, I put it to the metal, I shook the gravel loose. I missed the train, but I was happy with a glimpse at the caboose. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains. Call out through the rain, I like trains. I like sad trains, I like trains that whisper your name. I was born on a Greyhound bus, my mama was a diesel engine. They tried to put me behind the wheel, but I wouldn't let them. Should have seen the look in their eyes and how it turned to tears when I finally told them I want to be an engineer. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains. Call out through the rain, I like trains. I like sad trains, I like trains that whisper your name. Now you think that I've got someone new, darling, that ain't true. I could never love another woman beside you. Oh, not some dewy-eyed darling, darling, that's gonna drive you insane. Anymore, I've been listening for the sound of a big old train. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains. Call out through the rain. I like trains. I like sad trains. I like trains that whisper your name. I like trains that whisper your name. Okay, so that's the end of my 30-minute set. Ha! Whew, I just have to play faster, right? Let's see if I up the beat by 25% on all the songs and quit jacking my jaw in between, I should be able to make it. Let's see, so now I don't have any more on my list, so what should I do? I guess we'll just go to the large list here, and then I'm just going to pick some stuff, okay? I have about 15 minutes left, so I'm going to do the old close my eyes and point, wiggling up and down here, and wherever I stop. Well, I stopped on another John Prine song. Well, I packed my bags and bought myself a ticket for the land of the tall palm trees. Aloha, old Milwaukee. Hello, Waikiki. Well, I just stepped off of the airplane when I thought I heard her say, wacka wacka nuka nuka, wacka wacka nuka nuka, would you like a lay? Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kekapuka muka mawahini, say the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What's the matter, muka muka dear? Well, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. It's a ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirts sway. Drinking rum from a pineapple out in Honolulu Bay. Well, the steel guitars are all playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, okadoka, make a wish, I want to poke a words I understand. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kekapuka muka mawahini, say the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What's the matter, muka muka dear? Well, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Well, I bought a lot of jungle with my moolah and sent it to the folks back home. Well, I never got a chance to dance the hula. Guess I should have known. When you start talking to that sweet Wahine walking in the pale moonlight. Okadoka, what I said, a Nakaraka, Siskabaka, hope I said it right. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kekapuka muka mawahini, say the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What's the matter, muka muka dear? Well, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Oh, we have a request. A request. Okay. I can do that song. You know what? Let me check the tuning on this guitar. I think it's good, but you know, I've been playing for a while and could have slid a little bit here and there. Yeah, not too bad. Couple little spots there. Couple little LED dots. Okay, so here's the request. Oh, let's see. Uh, well, we're almost at the end, so I guess I could finish the beer, right? Oh wait, now I gotta go get more. I'll be right back. No, just kidding. Oh, but this is a Paul Thorne song, by the way, for those of you who don't know. This was mentioned in the Florida Folk Fest song, yes. That's my fake kazoo. She drives a new car, wears expensive blouses. She tells her mama she's cleaning houses. She goes out witnessing, doing the Lord's work all week. But on the weekend, she's making ends meet. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper, put $1 in her G-string. She'll deliver if her daddy only knew. Well, he'd probably a killer. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper. One night down at the club, her daddy walked in. He didn't recognize his daughter dancing. She wore a blonde wig, he had sunglasses. When she got naked, he started clapping. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper, put $1 in her G-string. She'll deliver if her daddy only knew. He'd probably a killer. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper. You ask her why she does it, she looks at it this way. She says, I'm counting my blessings every night when I get paid. Yeah, she once lived in poverty, now everything's alright. The Lord showed her how to make $1,000 a night. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper, put $1 in her G-string. She'll deliver if her daddy only knew. He'd probably a killer. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper. Jonah, the Jehovah's Witness stripper. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'll do next. In case Ellie is still listening, because she actually got me to learn this song. And I knew of it, but I had never played it before. And she said, well, can you play this John Prine song for me? Ellie and her husband, Michael, I don't know how active it is now. I guess it's not very, but we used to go, during COVID especially, we would go on like regularly and have a little round robin of like what do you call it, Skype, whatever. I think Skype it was. And we'd have a little round robin of people playing John Prine songs. So that was kind of cool. And, but one day when I was playing, I asked for a request, and she said, oh, can you play this one? And I bet she remembers which one it was, too. Can you name that song in one note? Ellie? My heart's in the ice house. come hill or come valley. Like a long ago Sunday when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to a church house just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on the train track, how naked get neuter. An altar boy's been hit by a local commuter just from walking with his back turned to the train that was coming so slow. You can gaze out the window, getting mad and getting madder. Throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. For a heart stained and anger grows weak and grows bitter, you become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Been brought down to zero, pulled out and put back there. Sat on the park bench, kissed the girl with the black hair, and my heart shouted down to my heart, you better look out below. Hey, it ain't such a long drop, don't stammer, don't stutter. From the diamonds and the sidewalk to the dirt in the gutter, you carry those bruises to remind you wherever you go. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder. Throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. My heart's in the ice house, come hill or come valley, like a long ago Sunday when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to a church house that was covered just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on the train track, how naked getting neuter. An altar boy's been hit by a local commuter just from walking with his back turned to the train that was coming so slow. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder. Throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. For a heart stained and anger grows weak and grows bitter, you become your own prisoner and you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Okay, I think that's going to do it for me. Oh, hi, Charlene. Nice to see you too. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving weekend. I worked a lot of it, but you know, that's my choice, I guess. One of these days I'll retire. Anyway, so next week I should be here playing some tunes. Might be the same tunes, I don't know. We'll have to see. Feel like I need to practice my set so I can do it like but just, you know, drink a lot before the show, and then that way you won't remember I played them last week. All right, that's it for now, and I hope you guys have a lovely week, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend, and I am out of here for now. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.